Hi Aries, welcome in to your reading. Why am I sitting here smiling like a cheshire cat? Because finally we're going into March, and I know that February was rough and tough for everybody. And it was meant to. It was actually meant to shake up the whole entire collective because we are going into this age of Aquarius season, and honestly, that's a comfortable zone for air signs and fire signs, less for water and earth. Um, but it was a big shakeup. So it was very uncomfortable. I know it was to do one of these things to you, Aries. It was meant to like shake you like this. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you thinking? To get you out of your reverie or to get you from somewhere that you didn't belong or to at least change your perspective and your focus. And I just literally saw an orb just go by. Interesting. All right, let's see. First week of March, Aries. Sorry I'm being so dramatic, but yeah, that's what it was. I don't know any Aries, quite literally, that didn't go through something like turbulent through through February. Look how ironic. The Queen of Wands, which is kind of basically your card. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, somebody very creative, somebody very fiery, somebody very, very much in their own skin, meaning you. Sometimes this means the third party person for me, like the mistress or the mister. It's only one card. We'll see what it's talking about. But right now we're in the position of your situation for the first week of March. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Three of Pentacles. And under that, interestingly enough, is an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And then the single card. What the hell's happening here? And I knew it. February did a big thing for you. It did you a big favor is what it did. The bottom of the deck with the Three of Pentacles is talking about you collaborating with somebody, working with a team. Sure, it can be third-party situation. Third-party situation could be innocuous or it could be scandalous. It depends on who I'm talking to. You guys are a large audience. You're also discerning adults. Apply it as it fits. We're going to clarify anyway, so we'll see the nuanced details in a minute. But if this is work related, this is talking about you being a creative type of person and you coming up with creative ideas in working with a team and collaborating with a team. And naturally, that's going to come from a fire sign. Moreover, in Aries, because Aries are pretty quick on their feet, very witty, plus come up with great ideas. That's why you're considered pioneers and or inventors in a way. So you're going to come up with something creative within a team. Others of you, if this is in the romantic realm, it could be talking about third-party situation or third-party intervention, like getting help, marriage counseling, who knows? Because there is somebody here at the bottom of the deck that's an earth sign, single person, knowing worth and value, bringing something into this world, and something with marriage and commitment. So there's a whole story back there all on its own. Could be talking about someone's marriage and now being single from this person. But we'll see. But this right now is talking about a third angle for you. What is it that is coming towards Aries, please? I guess the stress of February continues for you guys. Nine of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like, Aries, you've changed so much, right? And now you understand what stability looks like, feels like, fucking even smells like. You know what that is. And because you know it, it is something that you more or less want in your life. You don't want any more erratic things happening to you. Why am I saying this? Because this is not a state of being, this Nine of Swords. Tossing and turning, having stress and anxiety, sleepless nights, worried over something constantly. This is you tiptoeing cautiously because you are looking for your stability. You have learned stability and you want to keep your stability and or achieve it. But something is stressing you out. So that's why it's forcing you to take like one step in front of the other. You're like, I'll take a step forward and then I'm looking around my shoulders to see if there's another shoe that's going to drop kind of vibe. It just feels like you're in this place where you have to defend yourself or resist some kind of bullshit. And this is the anxiety and stress that's coming forward to you. So I feel like this is a carryover from February, because over here you have the Seven of Wands. This is somebody, like, these are all the assholes that are coming at you. And then you gotta explain yourself and defend yourself to all these assholes down here. Excuse the French, but it's aggravating, and that's the vibe and the energy I'm getting, and that's how it's coming out to you. But if that's not you defending yourself to a boss, to a boyfriend, to an ex, to your family, to whoever, then this is you resisting some bullshit, resisting some shit. And it's giving you anxiety and giving you stress, but you know you're doing the right thing. And you're trying to keep that stability or keep your head, held high on your shoulders. But you're in this place. Interesting. I really think there's a lot of eyeballs on you guys right now, watching to see what you're going to do, how you're going to react, what you're going to say. And I think you know that. And that's what's giving you the stress. Because I think, Aries, you might not want to be making the wrong moves. So you're going cautiously. Let's see what you don't see coming your way. This is going to be a crazy-ass, impactful reading. I can already feel it. Ten of Cups, okay. And the Five of Cups, not okay. And then the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, not cool. Oh my God. And then Tower. So, this is why you have stress and anxiety, because you feel it. You feel like the pot is boiling over and it's just about to explode. And I know you're trying to avoid it. I know you're trying to avoid catastrophe. I know you're trying to mitigate it and go around it. Some things, Aries, are out of your control. You can make choices in your life. Like, you could change the people around you, but you can't change the people around you. Am I making sense? You can remove them from your life, but you can't change the way they think and feel or behave towards you. That's what you can do. I'm saying all this is because the Ten of Cups represents environments. It represents a happy couplehood, a happy place where you all get along and you're all one big happy family. But when it's paired with a negative card, which is the Five of Cups, this feeling guilt, regret, loss. This can play in so many scenarios for a lot of you. Maybe there's somebody in your happy world or in your bubble that doesn't belong there and they stick out like a sore thumb and you want them fucking out. And this could easily be somebody, a colleague or a coworker at your job, and maybe you feel guilty because you're talking shit and because you don't want them near you. You don't want them fired, but you don't want them near you either. Others of you, this could be being done to you because you are that force that is keeping things together, and there's somebody jealous and there's somebody, who's talking shit about you behind your back, blah, blah, blah. It could be vice versa. And Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, feeling left out in the cold. You could be like this one person in your realm. And mind you, this could be in a relationship. Five cups are yours, five cups are theirs. But somebody here feels guilty and regret. Now, I can't wait to clarify this and see what the hell this is all about. Because this is going down first week of March. And it talks about somebody going bye-bye. Or out in the cold. This is a loss of a job or a loss of a relationship. And there's the explosion right under. Contentious. Somebody here knows their worth and their value. We'll see. Let's change these up. Let's see if they come out again. But. And then there's the Fool. You taking risks as usual. Alrighty. Let's see what the advice is for Aries. And there's the Aries card, the Fool. And then there's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Six of Swords, interesting. Okay, so I already see what's going on here. Remember when I earlier said, February was that month that the universe took you and you were like, wake up, Aries, wake up, Aries. You have to see something. There's something about you that you're being complacent. And they said, no, you cannot be complacent. You're meant to move on and evolve and go. Your journey isn't just this and it's dead and it's done, or this isn't the end of your journey. Is this how you want to live the rest of your life? Probably not, wherever you are, because it's telling you to take a leap of faith and a risk. Sometimes this talks about going out on your own, whether that is your own business and your company or leaving a relationship. or taking a risk on somebody or someone or something. But then the Queen of Pentacles in reverse talks about a rejection of somebody with stability. Maybe it could be a loss of your stability financially or your abundance. Others of you, it talks about a loss of control of your stability. That's why it's telling you need to take a risk right now. If this can also be, because the Queen of Pentacles represents somebody who's nurturing, loving, kind, caring. In the upright position, she's got her shit together. She meaning you, whether you're male or female, or however, whatever sex you see yourself as, whatever your pronoun is. You, in the reverse, in the advice, says that you also have to take care of yourself. You have to nurture yourself. It is the only queen that I like to see in reverse, because she needs to take care of herself. There's burnout there. There's exhaustion there. There's a lack of stability there. If it's talking about a breakup, because it could be talking about a breaking up here with somebody and taking a risk and a leap of faith and going out on your own. Others of you, it's talking about you need to nurture yourself and leaving something behind because you're at burnout level. You're taking care of so many things and so many people. You're not taking care of you, because the bottom of the deck talks about disassociating yourself from someone or something, mentally disengaging and moving on, leaving rough waters, going into something calm, and eventually going into something new, something that's passionate. And this is your language. You speak fire. You speak action. That's what wands are. This is a passionate new beginning with a person or a passion project or something you're excited about doing, quite literally. All right? So let's see what the outcome is for the week. And March is interesting. March is interesting. It's like the initial steps of you about to change up your journey, your path, your situation. It's more like an evolutionary step for you, Aries. That's what it feels like here to me. What's the outcome for the week? Those of you who are new to my channel that aren't used to me as a reader, I explain the cards and then I explain them so they can apply to your life and your situation, because you're a large audience and you know how to put this in perspective to your world. Cards are energy. They could be you or your other person. Moreover, if you're interested in the extended goes into that other energy. It goes into your person, and it's more romantically involved. Thoughts, feelings, actions towards you, kind of thing. This is more about you and how to stop something that you see coming your way or how to work on it, whether it's yourself or your problem, quite literally. All right. It's interesting to me. I see another 5 back there. I don't like 5s because 5s are the crossroads. They're not exactly crossroads, but they are. They're challenging moments in your life that you need to get over. 1 is on the table. The 2 I've seen so far at the back of the deck. When I see him in the deck, it means it's something that could possibly be coming down your path, your road, and you want to stopgate that, right? So you're trying to avoid that. And sometimes how do we do that? By listening to readings like this. Now, before, when I was telling you about the Ace of Wands, came out in your outcome with the 9 of Cups. I love this. 9s are for self. Yes, sometimes it talks about being selfish. Yes, sometimes it talks about desire. It does talk about overindulgence. But this looks like a passionate new beginning for you that you absolutely desire and love and will love. It's almost like wish fulfillment for you. And sometimes it is just only about you and it has to be about you. That's not always a bad thing, especially when I see the Queen of Pentacles in reverse in your advice position. Sometimes it just has to be about you and everyone else has to be okay with that. Because if you can fill these cups, then you can pass them out to others. If they're empty, you can't do shit for nobody. And you know that. So 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck is suggesting that you need to sacrifice something or cut something out of your life, whether it's someone or something from your past, whether it's a job, a situation you thought you didn't have to give up. But for you to get to this point, it was already foreshadowing certain things and events in your world that you were already subconsciously not all right with. Anyway, let's move on and start clarifying some of this shit, shall we? Alrighty, what is the Queen of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. By the way, I'll probably make a small little video. I can no longer do everyone's sign. I just can't do it. So if you're cross-watching, I'm only doing 6 signs. Aries, obviously you're one. Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Aquarius. I don't have the time, and I just would like only to commit to these guys for now until one day this actually becomes a full-time thing and not a weekend thing. If I have extra time in my schedule, you can by all means request it in the comments down below. I sometimes do. All right, there's the crossroads, the Two of Wands. So you are looking into your future right now. You are looking over at the horizon. You're actually asking yourself the good questions, the tough questions, the questions you should be asking. Where do I see myself 5 years from now? Where do I see myself with this person, with this job? Where should I be going? What's my track? So you're looking at something with a different perspective, because here you are trying to collaborate or work with somebody or do something, and because you're looking into your future, you're asking yourself, where do I belong? Do I belong here? Do I belong with them? Do I belong with this person? Or do I belong somewhere else, greater and better? Because let me tell you something, folks. Ace of Pentacles back here. That's awesome. That's a brand new job. That's a new financial opportunity. That's a solid new start to a relationship. But it's only an opportunity. And this is why we'll go to crossroads. Do we take it? Do we not take it? Do we take it? Do we not take it? If I take it, it looks pretty solid. Looks like I could do something with it. And how fantastic that it is that you have that Ace of Wands right behind it, which is also sitting here in your outcome. Let's continue. All right, what is this Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords? Two eights. This Knight of Cups, and just so you know, Knight of Cups, which is at the back of the deck, this is when somebody invites you out for drinks or coffee to talk on an emotional level. It's also an invitation to discuss things, like it can be at work too. But sometimes this card, when I look at it, makes me feel like this person, just who's ever doing it, it's like feeling themselves, like they love themselves. It's just like, yeah, of course they're going to accept. Like almost a little like smug. And under that is the Five of Cups in reverse, because we have the Five of Cups sitting here in the center. Let's see how this plays out, because I do prefer to see that in the reverse. The other cards that came out, the two eights that I told you earlier, is the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. A lot of you, this is work related, where, but I'll put it in perspective to love too. Eight of Pentacles talks about you working really hard on your craft. And while you've been busy looking down and busting your ass, you've been building wealth and abundance. But everyone else sees it too. Only problem is you feel stuck. Maybe you're asking yourselves, where do I go from here? Where do I go from this? I don't know why you feel stuck. Maybe because you think you need the finances, or you think you won't find something else. I guess you won't know until you start applying yourself. It's always good to just, even if you don't want to leave where you are and you just want to better your current circumstance and situation, it's always good to just see what your worth and value is for your own self, like by putting your resume out there or talking to other people, and see if you can get that job. See how much you're worth. See what your value is. You can always bring that back to the table as where you are now, or at least be a little bit more confident in moving in the direction that you like, because somebody here is clearly feeling themselves, thinking that, you know, you're just going to be okay with whatever they give you. I'm not saying you're getting breadcrumbs, but I do see you feeling stuck, and this is giving you pause and anxiety, and this is why you're moving cautiously. If this is in regards to love, you're just trying really hard to work at this relationship or put some effort into something, but you can't, so you're stuck. And the being stuck is causing mental stress for you. So I think you're going day by day, or you're going by slowly and waiting to see what results are going to be garnered from this situation. Maybe you're the one thinking about, you know, inviting somebody out to talk on feelings. And then you doubt yourself. Not sure, unclear, but it looks like somebody is. Let's see what the 10 of Cups is or the 5 of Cups. Well, that was fast. Oh, I love me some aces. Oh my God, this is so awesome. It isn't, it isn't. I think the guilty party is you. I'll be honest. For the bulk of you. Maybe it's not. Maybe for some of you it's your person, but the bulk of you, I feel like it's you. I'll explain why. See, here you are getting into a happy place, a happy environment, a happy situation, but you feel some guilt and regret. Maybe something you said, maybe something you did, or maybe it affects another third party and you feel sorry for them. Because here you are, right? The Queen of Wands down here, the creator. Here you are again, the creator. You're very creative, you're very smart, you come up with great ideas, blah, blah, blah. Queens, you, male or female, that's you. Incoming energies, male or female, are the kings. And here's the other one at the back of the deck. And who makes a king and a queen of wands look more amazing than anything? Nobody but the fire signs when they're together and they're in unison. It's matching energies. It's matching ideas, complementing one another. You turn on the radio and you're both listening to the same fucking thing. That's what that means. But this is at the back of the deck. You are on deck. You're on the table. Along with, get this, the Wheel of Fortune. And I love me some aces with the Ace of Cups. A fresh new start in love. Remember before I was telling you, passionate new beginning, this is your language? It's also theirs and yours. It matches energy. I love that. So in the world of love, you are getting into this happy relationship, this happy couplehood, but it requires somebody else to get lost, somebody else to lose out. And that's where the guilt comes in. But luck is on your side because the Wheel of Fortune is here. And when this happens, I'm here to tell you as a reader, when I see the Wheel of Fortune, it was meant to be. These are one of the meant to be cards. These are one of the fated cards, not just one fate, but 3 working on your behalf, moving the dial of your life because, well, I don't know, you just ended a 10-year cycle of karmic lessons. And goodbye to that shit, because now here comes the unapologetic Aries and the age of Aquarius, where Aries and air signs get it. There's going to be so many changes in the world. You're going to be quickly adaptable and changing to that way. It's your turn, finally. It's the same thing for air signs. Water signs, earth signs is going to be a big adjustment for them because they don't move as quickly as you guys. They don't think as quickly. They don't feel as quickly as you do. But this Ace of Cups, fresh new start in love with this person, could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They don't have to be a fire sign. They could just simply react like one. It's just somebody like you who's passionate, attractive. You're both attracted to each other. And just you get each other. There's a lot of passion there. But besides that, if this is in regards to work, this is you having a teammate or a team member or somebody that you work with, boss, whoever, that it just jives. It just works. And you are having a fresh new start. And whatever the start is, you're going to love it. And this was just the universe hooking you up. And it's just how it is. Sometimes it hooks us up. Sometimes it doesn't. And you've got to think, when you were paying the price the last 10 years, Aries, somebody else was living it up. Tables flip. It's just planetary alignments, right? And then the 5 of Cups, somebody else has got to get the boot. And maybe you feel bad about it. Maybe you feel guilty. If it's not, if it's flipped, it's just talking about jealousy. Because it looks like you're getting what you deserve. But, you know, after a long time, what they don't know. They don't know the shit that you've been through. Most people don't. They don't get it. When you walk in a mile in someone else's shoe, then you can talk. I think you guys understand that most. Anyway, too much blah blah. Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool. Okay, I knew something flipped up. Page of Swords. Ooh. My God. I think you're getting it, Aries. I think you're feeling the energy of there's so much more out there for you, and you're making bold moves. And I think, February was that wake-up call for you, because it's saying you have to work on yourself. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you're tired, you're exhausted, you're burnt out. You nurture and care for everyone else, but it's time to nurture and care for yourself and take that risk and leave something or someone behind. Others of you, and here it is, there's quite literally the card talking about exhaustion, burnout, you're ready to give up, but it's saying you best not. Now's not the time. You just need a little TLC. Take like a timeout, a break. You need some TLC and, recover because you're obviously exhausted. You need to get more information. Remember earlier, I was just saying, put your resume out there and see what your worth and value is anyway. Maybe there's this like shitty relationship you're in there. Just put that shit on pause and go out with friends and go out for drinks and go meet other people and see how other people behave with you. And then you realize it's not you, it's them. But let's put it in perspective to work. If this is work related, you're not in a place to give up now. If you're making bold moves, now would be the time. But I think you need a minute to take a break, to take rest. Use your intuition clearly and think about where your abundance can grow. All right? And that's in general, your love life, your health, your wealth, your whatever. You need a minute. You have to take a beat back. You have to take a step back and then think where your abundance can grow for you. Because here it's saying use your intuition, and you've got that right now in spades this month. Get more information with the Page of Swords. Don't give up. Don't quit right now. If this is, again, in regards to love, maybe you stop talking to somebody, but I don't know. Inside you, you know intuitively what you need to do, because behind that is the Seven of Pentacles. This person, this dude in the card, he'd be walking away. He invested his time and energy, he being male in the card, he invested his time and energy in someone, something, somewhere, and said, enough. I saw it grow, it prospered, it did well. Now it's time for me to take one little seed, which is my skill set, which is my love, which is everything I know of myself, and I'm going to plant it over there and watch something over there grow. And that's what it looks like is happening to you. I know you see me crossing my arms. Guys, I'm just comfortable. I'm not being like anti. Somebody made a comment in the remarks. I'm just letting you know. Now, let's get to the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Sorry, this reading is quite long. Just feel like it's a pivotal month. So this King of Wands is back here, and then the Ten of Cups in reverse. I feel like somebody's going to be in for a rude awakening. Can I have one more for the outcome, please? Yep, rude awakening. Death. Three of Cups. This could go two ways, and because this is the outcome for the week, this storyline is probably going to break in the second week of March. But if there was third-party situation, or if you were just simply dating, that is over now. Death. And with the Ten of Cups in reverse, you could have a relationship also that ends because of this. So you kind of want to be careful with that, because there's a big difference from an Ace of Cups and an Ace of Wands. This is passion, this is sex, this is physical, this is just a quick job. This is love coming to you with a fresh new start in love on an emotional level, something you will love. These are two different types of energies. This can fizzle out. You want this to eventually turn into this, and then eventually an Ace of Pentacles. So we'll see what that is in the following week. So, romance angels, are you seeing something that is different from what I'm seeing? So your week is ending as exactly as what I thought it was. The bottom of the deck is interesting. It's safe for you to love. You're probably afraid to open yourself up to someone. release your ex. You know, in the extended, we're going to deep dive in this. This time has come to clear your energy. You know what that means when they say you have to clear your energy by releasing your ex? When your mind keeps drifting there, you actually subconsciously are fantasizing or thinking of something in your head that literally when a person comes and talks to you, you're not seeking it to come into your world, to come into your life. You're not able to see that somebody might be interested in you because your energy is wrapped up in an ex or someone there. And deception. This could talk about self-deception, self-deluding yourself, or someone deceiving you, which can be the ex. We'll see when we clarify, because this does look like a third energy that you kind of don't want to deal with, and you do have new love coming in. So you need to see how you're going to play this out, because clearly for this to be at the bottom of the deck, it's safe for you to love. You must be thinking that you're just going to get hurt all over again, so why waste your time with the new love? But we'll see when we do the extended. Let's get one last card here. We have not done... Who have we not done in a long time? The Wisdom House of Night. Let's do Wisdom House of Night. We haven't done this one in a long time. Wisdom House of Night, what you got for Aries, please? Oh shit, chaos. Okay, so maybe I was feeling the right deck. Let's read this one, right? Because it sounds like you might need to see through the storm, you know, see the end, not just see the chaos. Let's see. A storm is brewing, and misunderstandings are all too common as chaos swirls around your life right now. So true. My child, you have nothing to fear. I'm here to remind you that after a storm, the air is cleared and life will begin again, even better than before. The silly thing is, if you refuse to take shelter, you're going to get soaked, harmed, or hurt, and you may have to repair a lot of damage. If you created the chaos, you'll have to clean it up. But if others are the cause, you must step out of it and wait out the storm. You'll be glad that you did. A good thing to say to yourself is, no drama for this mama. I'm just kidding. You're not all mamas. But you get it. There's some things that are out of your control, out of your hand. And that shit is like you're somehow wrapped in it. Get yourself out. Because it's not your shit. It's theirs. All right, guys. This is what I have for you this week. Thank you for tuning in. And please leave me your comments down below. I'll see everybody else next week.